Hey everybody, it's Sha Blackburn here, internationally recognized psychic, holistic healer, teacher, and witch. And if you want to learn more about me, please check out my website, loonwitch.com, LOONWITCH.com. I'll remind you again at the end of the video. Today, we are here to learn my DIY magic on how to make a wish candle. So I have my wish candle station all set up, and you may have seen me at an event with the station. It's part of my DIY magic series so that people can create the magic that they need for themselves. Let's get started. Okay, so when you come and see my station set up, you'll see that I have several candles, and I have some bottles of glitter. I have some olive oil. This is extra virgin olive oil. I give away my little instruction cards, and then I have the snack size Ziploc bags and paper towels. So I use a paper plate inside of a little snack tray so that I can just keep my area as clean as possible. All you need to do is get a small paper towel. So if you buy the assorted size ones, that's probably your best bet. And you're going to fold it up so that it's a little extra thick. You're going to take your extra virgin olive oil. You just want to put a couple of dabs on it. As you can see, it's not a lot of olive oil. So why do we use olive oil? We use olive oil because olive oil can be an accelerant, and it will help your candles to burn more cleanly. It also will help to clean your candles up. Then you want to select the candle that you would like to use. So I really love these yellow, orange, and orange candles because I know that yellow is very successful, very joyful color, and orange to me is always the color of attraction and amplification. So that's the candle that I am going to choose to use today. If you're at home, or if you come to my candle station, you're going to use a toothpick, and I have the fancy little cocktail toothpick, so they're really special. But you're going to use the sharp end of your toothpick, and you're going to draw on the candle or write on the candle. You can write words, you can draw emojis or other images. Just remember, these particular candles are kind of small, so you want to be mindful of what you want to write. Now, when you're writing words, you want to write from the bottom to the top. When you light the candle, the flame is going to burn from the top to the bottom, but your intention always starts from where your roots are and grows up to the top. So you can write anything that you desire on here. You can even write as simple as "my wish comes true," or "wishes," or "good health," or draw a smiley face or a heart shape, whatever you feel called to do here. So I write small, and I've been writing on these candles for a long time, so I'm just going to write my words. So again, I wrote from the bottom to the top. So then you're going to take your paper towel with the olive oil already on it. You're going to place the bottom of the candle onto the olive oil, and then you're going to proceed to turn the candle clockwise as you slide it through the olive oil. So what this does is it cleans up all the gunk from when you were writing. So it cleans up all the excess candle wax. It fully anoints the candle, and you want to make sure you go all the way up and include the wick, and it puts a nice clean coat of that extra virgin olive oil, which we know is the accelerant, right? Helps our candles burn clean. So when we use it, it cleans everything up. So see how nice and shiny my candle is? So the next thing that I want to do is I'm going to take my paper towel and I'm going to fold it so that the olive oil is now behind me, okay? And I'm going to decide what kind of glitter, what color glitter do I want to use. So you just select the color of glitter. You want to use the shaky top. I'm going to use this lime green color, or they call it mint color, and I'm using this because this particular color, to me, it speaks about abundance, it speaks about fun, and I want to be making my wishes come true in a fun and joyful way. So you're going to sprinkle along your paper towel a line that's about as tall as your candle. Okay, so that's why we fold the paper towel the way that we do, because that's going to help you to get the right amount of glitter. Okay, we place that over there so you can see how long the glitter is, and you can see how long the candle is, right? It's about the same length. And you're going to roll the candle, or it's going to roll itself. You're going to roll the candle back and forth in the glitter until it's picked up as much glitter as it possibly can. So you can see this is how we get glitter all over the place. But now you can see that my candle is very glittery, very sparkly, and nice and clean and pretty. And that's pretty much the end all of our project here. So what you would do is you would take your wish candle directions if you're at my station, and if not, you're gonna remember this on your own or come back to this video and watch it. Until you're ready to burn the candle, you can fold the candle into your paper towel, so that will keep it kind of safe. You can put it in your Ziploc bag. You can write your intention on a card, on a blank piece of paper, on a sticky note. Put that in with your candle, okay? So you write your intention in there. And then these candles work best if they're burned on the full moon. So you want to look and see when the next full moon is. Maybe write that date on your card or your piece of paper to remind you when you're going to be burning that candle. And just remember that these particular candles will burn for about a half an hour. So when you burn them, obviously you're not going to leave them all by themselves. You want to burn them in a heat-safe container and make sure that they're not left unattended. But when you do light the candle, you want to pay close attention to the flame. So let me bring myself back up to the visual. Okay, so let's say we're ready to burn the candle now, and you're going to get yourself a small candle holder, or you can use a dish of dirt and rocks in it that's going to hold the candle upright. You will go back. We're pretending now it's the full moon. Take your candle out, place it in your candle holder here. This candle holder is a little bit big for this particular candle. So I usually do use a dish of dirt. I was just looking to see if I had a dish of dirt nearby. If you have no dirt or no tumbled stones or rocks that you can use use a little bit of melted wax from another candle. You can use, there's some stuff that you could, it's called Stickum, and if you find it someplace, you can get some of that and just rub a little bit. It's just wax. You rub a little bit on the bottom, and then your candle will basically, I just dropped my candle holder, will basically stick into any container. Another great thing to use is if you have a little cauldron or a little cast iron dish or something that's really heat safe, you can stick your candle in the candle holder inside that, and that's going to help it to stay safe as well. And sometimes I recommend to people that they put the candle in their candle holder inside the kitchen sink. And that way, if the candle falls over, or your kids aren't going to get into it, your pets most likely aren't going to get into it unless you have cats and they're super curious, and then, cats. But it'll stay safe. If it falls over or something happens, then you don't have to worry about your house catching on fire. So you want to make sure that you're always safe. I like to light these candles with matches instead of a lighter. I just feel like the striking of the match is sort of that spark of creation and the beginning of magic, because it really is a magical thing when we strike a match, and it's very intentional to do that. As I was saying before, you want to watch your candle flame. If your candle flame is nice and straight and clean, then your candle's not going to drip as it burns, and that's the ideal. If it burns straight down with no drips, your wish should be fulfilled very quickly within the next moon cycle. If your candle drips, you can look into the wax drippings. So let me just show you. Obviously this is a bigger candle, but you can see how it's dripped, and what do you see in these drippings? So sometimes you might see the shape of an animal, or the shape of a person, or somebody's facial features, and you can use that as a way to show you what are some of the things you need to be careful of as your wish is coming true. Because if your candle drips and creates an image for you, it's basically showing you what is the potential pitfall, or what are the stumbling blocks to you achieving that wish. Ideally, we want it to burn completely out, nice and clean, with no residue except maybe the little candle nub that's left after the wax recongeals from being burnt, and then that's all there is to it. So you can do this at home. You can come visit me when the shop is open, and we always have the Make-A-Wish candle station ready for you. So until I see you again, be well.